Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1994 Nismo 270R, the ultimate S14, the 270R. A pretty cool car, to be fair. I'm not an S14 fan, especially the pre-facelift, but no, this one's cool. I have fond memories of this, of course. Gran Turismo 4, it was one of the very first prize cars you get from the license tests, and it's a pretty darn good car in that game, so yeah, fond memories. Side stripe. It's cool. Yeah, it should be the ultimate Sylvia, this. So, S14's doing okay around this track, to be fair. We've had, I think the quickest one we've had is about a 30.8. So, be interesting to see how the 270R compares. Front engine rear wheel drive, 439 horsepower, 1,103 kilos. Despite being the ultimate Sylvia, they're pretty Sylvia-esque stats. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Toyota Celica Rally car, which set a time of 27.552. The 270R is unlikely to beat that. The 270R also has a very broken model. You can see the tyres through it, and it's got a hole in the rear bit. I don't quite remember that, to be honest, and usually GT2 Plus it sort of fixes a lot of that sort of issue. Although I guess maybe with this car it's not an issue with like the model itself, it's like racing tyres, which racing tyres, for whatever reason, I don't know why, this is a PS1 game, it shouldn't be doing this, but then again, polyphony. I think it has like a separate model for race tyres. Like, race tyres are significantly bigger than like normal tyres. And so, I mean, I could be wrong, so correct me, comment section. You know, I've said this, like, well, let's put it this way, you saw episode 206 or 7 today, and this is episode 270, hence the 270R, so, yeah, enjoy telling me this in 2 months' time when you see this, but, yeah, I think it has a separate model for the racing tyres, which is why they're a lot more bigger and bulbous, and it sort of squashes with the models. We see it quite often, although this is probably the most egregious version I've seen of it. 30.798, that is the quickest S15 we've had. Oh, sorry, S14. The quickest S15, or the only S15, has been the quickest S15. That set a 30.592, so I don't know if this can quite match that. It's a little bit, the actual handling's okay, it just seems to struggle getting the power down through the corners. You can sort of see the wheels spin even in second gear, which I think the other S14s do, but it's interesting to note here. There's another tight wall hit. Getting very good with hitting that wall, as it turns out, which is annoying, because I don't want to be good at hitting that wall, I want to be good at slightly clearing it. Final do or die lap. I think this could go a little bit quicker, so I will endeavour to make it do so. Make it sit sort of more on top of that gaggle of sports cars that we have that sort of hit around the 30.7 mark. This is one of the few cars the grass actually helps a little bit because it sort of cuts the wheel spin a little bit. Oh. I was not expecting it to like quite drive as well out that corner, so that's me going on the grass probably affected that a little bit there. I was not expecting it to slingshot out that corner like it did, but I think that's a pretty reasonable time for this sort of, you know, it's not quite, it's the quickest S14, but it's not quite an S15. I think that's probably a happy medium for it, to be honest. But no, it's cool. Like I say, the model's glitchy, which is going to make trying to get a picture for the thumbnail fun, but wow, okay. Yeah, I think in that final sector there's a little bit more in this, maybe like a 30.6, but I don't think it would have gone that much quicker, if I am being honest. And we will take the 30.719. That will place it into 116th place, goes between a Mark IV Golf and an Acura Integra. It's quicker than the Mugen S2000, quicker than the Gran Sport Corvette, quicker than the NSX Type S, which is pretty good, quicker than the Dodge concept car. It is slightly down on the MR2, Renault Laguna, Ford Mustang GT, E36, 323i, and of course, as I aforementioned, the Silvia and the FCRX7. So, yeah, it's not terrible, really. It's okay. It's a Nissan Silvia. You know, these cars, for the most part, do okay around here. They're a little bit of a struggle to drive, but they do fine. And yeah, this one did just fine. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.
Knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I won't let you back. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with love.